Because you live in so many worlds. You live in the world of music and you live in the world of movies. Why a virtual world? What made you get into the Sims gaming franchise?
I was involved with The Sims quite early on. They approached me with my first record when a song I put out called Hot and Cold came out, and they asked me to record it in Simlish, which is the native language.
Shoba? Hmm?
Oh, Baja.
And I didn't really understand it, but I went with it. And that was the beginning of my relationship with The Sims. When The Sims came out, Sims 3, you could be all kinds of different characters, like a DJ or a singer, a pop star, or what have you. And then one of the extension packs was you could use some props in your Sims game that were very influenced by the different props I had on tour. And you get to have my hair, and you don't have to cut your hair off from it being fried from dyeing it too many colors. And even myself, I'm not really on tour anymore, so if there ever comes a point where I miss wearing my peppermint dress, all I have to do is play The Sims and I can pop on my peppermint dress
And
there.
you get to do that. You know, there's so much that says that girls are just as big and into gaming as boys are. Do you play video games at all?
When I was little, I was such a big gamer then that I would have these like strange blisters on my thumbs. I think I was a bit embarrassed of them, but that was because I was so competitive. I'm quite competitive.
Okay. So now, and I saw your Twitter feed. Do you do your own social media? Are those your tweets?
I would say that 95% of my tweets, I've just made them up, and you can tell because many of them are misspelled and full of typos. But like the other 5% is work-related, or it's just to keep people in the know about where I'm playing if I'm doing a show. And I always get really confused about like Pacific Standard Time and Mountain Time and Eastern Time and stuff. So I'm like, can you just put that there?
And then, of course, they throw daylight time into it and forget about it.
Oh, yeah, I know. And there's just like a time change, which I'm very thankful for because I like to sleep in late. And I like that extra hour. Thanks, God.
Obviously, you know, Twitter has just become such an open place, and for people to kind of, you know, tweet or send messages or questions to their fans and not feel, I guess, inhibited about asking anything. Do you actually respond? Do you respond to people's questions?
Sometimes I do. I do a lot more of it when I am in a kind of in the zone mode, I guess. Right now, I'm in a relaxed, chill vacationing. I've got my Spanx on underneath this. I'm okay, ready to expand. I'm ready to eat a lot during the holidays. And so I've been taking little mental breaks, just kind of unplugging and living in the moment, because sometimes it feels as though we live in a society where, unfortunately, if it's not on Instagram or Twitter or hasn't been taken a picture of or been noted, then it never really happened or it doesn't really exist. And that's not the case. I mean, that's not how you can really live your life. It's nice to have alternate, you know, realities, especially like with The Sims. You can create a huge, like you can be any shape you want, any hair color. You can wear things that you can't normally wear in real life, maybe. And I think that sometimes for me, I just have to kind of find that balance of tweeting too much. And plus, like, I have so many followers that, like, nobody really wants me to fill up their timeline, like clog it too much. So I'm selective. I'm still like funny and weird. And I just tweeted a picture of my Halloween costume, which was really fun. I was Jane, who is Daria's best friend from a cartoon series on MTV. But yeah, you can't really you can't do a whole lot of gambling with 28 million followers. I already do enough with my spelling.